What's up everybody, Brad here with the Money Dad channel. In this video I'm talking about Facebook because we have a stock chart pattern on this stock chart and we've been projecting a price target here for a little while now, like a long while. This is a huge chart pattern and it takes place over a long period of time, and we had a really good update on Facebook on Friday, up more than 5%. So the stock has been doing very well since we found this chart pattern. I just wanted to kind of update you guys on what is going on here. Before I get into that, let me just apologize. I don't have my face on the screen because I'm dealing with some kind of audio lag issue on my computer. I don't know what's going on there, but what I do know is I hate watching videos where the audio is not synced up with the video, so I assume that you guys don't like seeing that either. So I just took my face off the screen so that you didn't have to kind of deal with that, because I don't think that makes the video any better when the audio is not synced up with the video. So let's get into this Facebook chart pattern here. You can see when I zoom out, what we're looking at here is a very, very big chart pattern. So I do like to start out zoomed in so we can kind of get an idea of how big this day was on super big volume as well. But the general trend has been up for a long time on Facebook, and that is what we were projecting all the way back in looks like March is when we kind of had our last bottom inside of the pattern, and as soon as we broke out, we said, hey, looks like we're going to head to the upside here, and that is what we've been doing. We already hit our first price target. That was way back in, looks like we hit it, let's see, we hit it around the beginning of June. Came pretty close in at the beginning of May actually, but came pretty close and then backed off, and then actually hit it at the beginning of June. And that first price target looks like it was around 335 to 336 area. So made some good money on that. And if you took some money off the table at that point, totally understand. That's a very safe way to play this. That said, if you're a long-term investor in Facebook, then you've also done very well since then. We're heading up towards our secondary price target that is more aggressive, it's more risky. So there was there was kind of a lesser probability that we were going to head straight up there and hit it, but there was still a chance based on this chart pattern. It was kind of suggesting, hey, that's the direction we're going. So it does look like we are heading that way. So that's what I'm kind of leaning towards now, and we'll get into that. I just want to kind of remind you guys of the chart pattern here, right? It's basically a bull pennant, almost a bull flag, but not quite. And this smaller price target right here was based off of a wedge pattern, a wedge consolidation. So we were just kind of consolidating inside of this cone, triangle shape right here. And we made a small projection based on the size of this consolidation. Now this higher price target is based on this pattern being a bull pennant, not just a consolidation, but a bull pennant. So you have this flagpole right here that you use to create a much higher projection, right? So that price target is way up here. We're heading there, but we're not quite there. In that projection, it looks like it goes out to $420 or $419.57. Gosh, sorry, I just had to take a break right there because I've got two dogs that are begging for my attention right now. Let's leave it at that. So I'll make this video quick because I got to go tend to my doggos. But the main reason I'm going to make this video quick is because I want this to be a quick update, because I've already done a couple of updates in this series. This is a very long projection for Facebook. It's a long-term projection. We could even back out to the weekly stock chart to see that bull pennant a little bit better, right? So each candlestick on the screen now is 1 week, and you can see that pennant nice and clear, right? And we're heading all the way up to $420. That's the projection anyway. Okay, so if you wanted to take some money off the table at this point, because we had such a nice up day and we are pretty lofty up here now coming out of this pattern, totally understand that. I did recommend taking some money off the table after we hit that first price target, and then leave a little bit on the table as to kind of project towards that second price target of $420. That's the gist here. But if you want all of the details on this pattern and this company, I encourage you to go back to my channel and look up my videos on Facebook, because this is probably my third or fourth or maybe even fifth video on this price pattern, this chart pattern alone, just because it's taken such a long time to play out, right? I mean, the beginning of this flagpole started at towards the beginning. No, it was at the crash, right, at the beginning of 2020. That's what created the flagpole. We got to the top of the flagpole in August of 2020. We've been consolidating since. I probably discovered this chart pattern around the beginning of the year, I would guess, looks like, as we were consolidating. So I've probably been tracking it for 6-7 months now. So there are plenty of videos on my channel about this pattern. All right, I just wanted to kind of update you guys, remind you if you hadn't seen any of them yet about this pattern, and update you where it's at and where I'm at with it. Okay, my stance on it is take some off the table. We've made a lot of money on this stock with this trade, and it's perfectly understandable to take some off the table as we get up to these kind of loftier prices, right? We're at $369, $370 right now on Facebook. We are in uncharted territory way up here. I mean, Facebook just hit $1 trillion market cap. Totally understandable if you want to take some off the table, take your profits, let this stock breathe a little bit. I'm not saying that it's going to breathe a little bit. It could head straight up to $420, our price target. And hey, you might be kicking yourself because you took money off the table and didn't cash in on those gains. But there's nothing wrong with just locking down some of those profits, right? There's nothing wrong with that, especially when you just made a ton of money on this stock, okay? So that's what I got for this one, guys. I wanted it to be quick, just a quick update. Again, if you want more details on this company, this pattern, the financials, which are fantastic on this company, please go check out the other videos on my channel on Facebook, okay? That's all I got. I'll see you guys in the next one.